Well now, aren't things much better when they work? Yo, welcome to an impromptu Thursday stream, because what happened? Twitch broke yesterday. Is what happened? Sorry, I'm just turning this down a little bit. Yeah, Twitch broke, and it just wouldn't let me log in. I couldn't log in for love nor money, and it wasn't just me, it was a lot of people, so I wasn't able to do the stream to finish off Am I Crackly? Thank you, Pastry, for pointing that out. That does occasionally happen. Let me just crackle. Yeah, one sec. Oh, that should be fixed. But yeah, don't know why that happened. Oh, you know what? I do know why that happened. It is. Oh, see, now I was talking about a tech issue, and now I've been distracted by another tech issue. So yeah, Twitch broke. People couldn't do shit. I'm crackly because of the way I have this reverb thing set up. It's been happening now, so I'm going to delete it. And I will find a better way to do reverb. Thank you for your contribution. Cybernecomancer is resub for 23 months now. Wow. So today, yesterday, just this week, things that work are strictly better than things that don't most of the time. Lao Tzu. So yeah, I fixed all the plugins for OBS. I now have the new version of Stream Elements set up again, so Bocce's working again. We have some really cool new emotes coming up, by the way. Bocce related emotes, special emotes, not quite chat emotes. But I have a little bit more work to do on them, and so you'll have to wait. But rest assured, it will be very cool when it's ready. And this is the last stream before Halloween, which will be, well, not Halloween, but October, which will be Saturday. So, without further ado, let's load this and hope it doesn't crash my PC. If I go offline, you know what happened. I've been a bit of a cyberpunky mood. You know, I actually loaded up the game Cyberpunk 2077 this morning just to goof for a little bit. I lost all my save files, so I had to start again. So I started as a corpo, and it was like totally different. I enjoyed that. Capture. Okay, I thought this might happen. Don't worry about that. This is because I was doing something to do with those emotes. There. I was capturing the emotes in 6K from something. They're. I had to capture them. So that's why that was like that. Right. Anyway, on the last time, we went back to the Kreutz Bazaar and everything's fucked. That big orc man showed up. He killed Paul, put a big hole in his face. We had to save our friends, and now we're gonna go stick it to the man, basically. You enjoy the game for what it is and hope it's much more smooth now. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I was still seeing some kind of slight bloody issues in the intro bit, but at the same time, like, it wasn't terribly bad for me because I ran it on a brand new computer, like I just built. So I don't know if any of the particularly bad issues are still in the game. They've had time to patch it. Apparently the DLC thing was gonna be pretty cool, so I sort of booted it up again. They almost blew up the entire district. That's right, we put some bombs out. Hello, Maelstrom. Hey, Maelstrom, guess what? Everything works now. I have all the SE Live and shit installed again, and it all works. Isn't that a fucking miracle? Thought the world was a bit lifeless in Cyberpunk. It was a bit, and I'm hoping that maybe some of the patching has fixed the fact that people don't appear, maybe. But I think beyond that, there were some elements of it that were a little bit empty anyway, but like I said, I got a lot more of that game to play before I can make a final judgment on it, because I dropped off it at the time. I was just playing other things that didn't grab me enough. And I don't think that sort of stuff is going to have been fixed either, but then again, I don't know. What would you need? Right, we've already spoken to everyone, haven't we? I'm just making sure, but I'm pretty sure we're good to go. Let's double check. But yeah, I want to get this done before Maelstrom's stream tonight. The retro thing's fun. I'd like to see some of it. So I shall move forward, I think. Yeah, was it good enough to be an open world? That's a good way to put it. Like, it works perfectly well. The story's really cool. Like, I like that part of it. But what is there to make me get really engaged in the world? But, that's the bit I'm trying to find out by playing it again now. One thing that I do love about the game, though, is I really enjoy just driving around. It's fun. These guys moved away, didn't they? They're done. We've got, like, a fucking shitload of money, and we can't do anything with it because there's nothing to buy. So here's what I'm gonna do. Max out spell casting, and I don't think I'm gonna have much use for any of these other points, unfortunately. Can I get anything with them? I could get some dodge. I'll keep hold just in case, but I don't suspect I'm going to get a lot more points while I'm playing this now. Max out willpower. Let's go! Yo. Alexi Lane looks to have endured the attack on the Coates Bazaar without injury. You find him surveying the damage with sad eyes. You alright? Charles shakes a heavy head, showing more weariness than wound. This should never have happened. Not here. It is one thing to strike an old man whose time is done, but to attack the Coates Bazaar and endanger the lives of innocents, that was unforgivable. The cowards who ordered this attack. They're dead. They just don't know it yet. There was a time I thought as you do, but I had made a vow to never make war again. Yet, if you hadn't been here to do so, we would all be dead. For the Coates Bazaar to remain safe, it needs people like you. They just don't know it yet. Right, I'm missing chat here. Last stream of Retro Shuffle. Ooh, yeah. We're gonna... Can you beat the Nemesis? Fantasy Zone. Yes, I enjoyed doing the story and the missions. The freerun bit is kind of there. Environment is cool. Touring is cool. Yeah, I mean, the urban spaces. Like, I live in Night City. I think it's really cool. It's just... come on, man. Fill it with stuff. Fuck that game, said Maelstrom. But chance, what a relief it is to see you alive. Samuel wraps you in an enormous hug. You should know that your generosity has saved dozens of lives. What happened? When the attackers came, we all took refuge in the Bocce Chance Civic Center. Its strong walls and sturdy gate kept us all safe from harm. Had our people been on the street, had they been in our old building, which came under fire during the attack, none of them would be alive. You guys want a preview of something? It's kind of appropriate. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try it. Oh, I have this set to a random sound. Oh wait, no, I could do this. Edit this. Can I just preview this? Does this work? I don't know if that worked. Oh, there you go. If it did, that's cool. And if it didn't, oh, I guess we'll never know. When the attackers came, it did work. Cool. We all took refuge in the Bocce-chan Civic Center. Its strong walls and sturdy gate kept us all safe from harm. Had our people back on the street, had they been in our old building, which came under fire during the attack, none of them would be alive. We owe you, Bocce-chans, more now than ever. You may not look upon yourself as a hero, but to the people of the Kreutz Bazaar, this is what you will always be. How's Alexander doing? He is adjusting with difficulty. Okay, I guess now's not the time to talk about your organization. I thought maybe there was a cool story, maybe he'll, like, you know, save some people, but... guess not. Zack Flash. That was crazy, mein Freundin. Bullets flying, people jumping like flies. Crazy. Oh, Zack used to use his magic on a few of them. See that puddle over there? He lazily points to a yellow-green stain on the cobblestones, then gives you a slow nod. Yeah, that was one of them. Attacker, thy name is Goo. One of these days, you're going to have to demonstrate this powerful magic of yours for me. One of these days, my friend, absolutely, but today you're here for a reason. What could old Zack get for you? Nothing. I'm out. I don't need your shit, puddle boy. I gotta check on... I wonder if that lady got out. The drugs, the lady. Oh well, Lucky Strike is here. I don't mean to be rude, but this is my off time. Oh, nothing to say about the attack. Okay, guess you were just in here the whole time. Nazi Junior needs an adjustment period. See if I can buy anything from here. I already cleared him out before. Did you have any run-ins with the attackers? No, truth be told, I was in surgery when the attackers hit and they never disturbed my office. I spent my entire sorry event elbows deep in the abdomen of an elderly dwarf. His nephretic screen needed a tune-up. He grins conspiratorially. Lucky him, you mean. Poor old guy. Oh, lucky you. Lucky him, you mean. Poor old guy had the bladder capacity of a pygmy shrew. He was in desperate need of my help. But on to more important things. What can triage do for you today? Sell me... Oh, yes. I'll buy platinum medkits and trauma kits. That's just to spend all my money. I just don't need it. Alright, this is crap. Get rid of that shit. Alright, everything. Here's what we're doing. I'll take a pair of platinum kits. High-X Flash. Platinum medkits. And now we should have no problems with the fucking Furious Finger. Where is you boy? You got anything? You're okay? Not all of mine were so lucky. No, I lost a niece today, but I'm doing a whole hell of a lot better than our attackers are. These sons of bitches hit the wrong kids. Damn, man. I put 6 of them in the ground personally, and when I find out who they are, where they lived, ain't nothing gonna save those people. But you didn't come here to listen to me rage. You're after a bit of a payback yourself, I'll wager, so what can I do to help you get it? I have cash, and I need weapons. I don't really, but... Ooh, look at that shit. Yo, I might be able to buy like a new super mage coat or something. He just... Ooh, 3 AP grenades. Okay, yeah, let's buy all 3 of those. And they can piss off. And I will have that. His name is Gunari and he sells guns. The hint was there not to mess with it. Where's the dancer? I'm gonna check in here and see if anyone holed up. Right here, the dog. Very good. The Turk is pale, his eyes sunken into his head, are ringed by dark circles. We're closed today, Effendi. I would have locked the door, but the lock is broken. Now I must stand guard. You are right, Burgazi? Burgazi? No, my friend, I am not. I will not be right for a long time. He steadies himself on the counter. During the attack on the Quest Bazaar, they broke through the door, heavily armed. 2 of them. They broke through the door and just started shooting. No questions, no robbery, just shooting. Kami. My girl, my little street lat. They... Oh no, did they kill Kami? I reached under their counter. I kept a gun there, you see, and they saw. Both of them turned on me. Goldschmidt, that fat idiot Goldschmidt, flung himself in my way. How I managed to move that great mass of a body so quickly is a mystery to me. He hung there, suspended in time, as they shot him, dancing on their bullets as they ripped through their power. But he shielded me long enough, Effendi. I was able to get my gun and end those sons of whores. Ah, sorry dude, that sounds shit. Such loss. Still, it is good for us, I think. Healthy. Reminds us that even though we have created our little island of stability in the Quartz Bazaar, this is still the flux state, still Berlin, and the wolf is always at the door. If we're to keep our home, we must be vigilant, and if we need people like Monica, people like you, to keep it safe. Sargal and my friend, be healthy, and be strong. Damn! They killed Kami and that coffee guy. Well, that sucks. No cryptic messages this time, no prophecies? No, not after what just happened here, not today. Today I wish to offer you a gift, something special. She leans in toward you, and for the first time since your initial meeting, she opens her eyes wide, her voice goes deadly serious. I want you to look at me, not with the crude orbs of meat in your skull. I want you to use your true vision. You know the kind that I mean. Just this once I will cast aside the veil. Just this once you will see what I really am. Sure, let's do some astral perception. Chaos. You are staring into the mouth of chaos, a howling vortex of golden light and green water, with a gaping maw of pure nothingness at its center. As you stare into the void, you can feel it staring back. Its vision reaches into and through you, and then, all at once, it swallows you. In the stillness at the center of that yawning void, time seems to slow. Gradually, you'll find a semblance of peace. There is beauty here. The interplay of green and gold swirling around you is breathtaking, intoxicating. Your thoughts become sluggish. It feels like you've been drugged. Slowly, through the swirling water, you begin to catch sight of something, a huge alien shape, lined with ribbon-like tendrils of golden light. You feel it, closing in on you, a looming presence of suffocating enormity. Slowly, haltingly, it reaches towards you. Your arms and legs feel heavy and useless. It feels like you're swimming in tree sap. You are helpless. What's left of your sense of self rebels, and unconsciousness slams into you like a freight train. Suddenly, mercifully, everything goes black. When you struggle your way back to consciousness, you find yourself lying in a heap on the ground. Absinthe offers your hand to help you to your feet. What the hell are you? I am nothing of consequence, an observer of human nature, nothing more. We come from very different places, Bocce-chans. We both call this Quartz Bazaar home, and I hope that you will consider me a friend. Aliens! Friends don't turn one another's minds inside out. I showed you what I did because I need you to understand. Understand what? I will tell you a great truth, Bocce-chan, something hidden from mortal eyes. You have seen what I am. I am no mortal. My observations have been gathered over thousands of years. I would have you weigh that when you hear my words. Alright, tell me this truth. In my time as an observer of this world, I have witnessed a great many things, wonders and terrors beyond measure, the birth and death of nations, the rise and fall of gods. I have seen the ebb and flow of magic from the fourth world to the fifth to the sixth. I have watched in awe as the tides carried wonder and miracle into the world of men, and I have mourned as they were swept back out again. I have borne witness as the cycle began, and ended, and began itself anew. I have seen what came at the end of the fourth world thousands of years ago when ancient Thera crumbled into the sea. I saw the things that crawled into the carcass of that once great nation, vile, terrible things. Even now I can feel them. They drift on tides of mana, hungrily awaiting the end of the sixth world and the death of all that you know. I have seen what they will do when this world has run its course, human. They will rip the guts from your dying civilization, and they will feast upon your screams. That sounds bad. Who are they? Things born of nightmares, horrors, the dark spaces between the metaplanes crawl with them. She looks into your eyes and you can feel your head swimming. Your kind fears what it can't see. Corporations, dragons, violence and poverty, and the random cruelty of fate. If you could perceive reality the way that I do, you would know that there are much greater things to fear. If the world were an ocean, the hazards that you know might be sharks, dangerous creatures to be sure, and worthy of respect. But below them in the silent deep, Leviathan circles. Go now, Budgie-chans, talk to Algernon. After all that has happened, I'm sure he'll be glad to see you, but remember what I've told you. Okay. Sure. Just throw that in there at the last minute. Salutations, youngster. I believe that the Kreutz Bazaar is still standing thanks to you. No big deal. Some people needed saving and I saved them. I'm sure the task was effortless. I extend my appreciation nonetheless. But yeah, alien space elf going full Cthulhu casual conversation. I can only assume that character shows up in some other Shadowrun games or something, and it's like a... Because that just seemed kind of out of the blue. Tell me, how may I serve you? I want to buy shit. I want to buy... Huh. Oh my goodness, look at this shit. Sorcerer's robes? Flamethrower 4 requires intelligence 4. Mana Bolt 4 pierces armor. I need 4 points. I need 1 more point to get that. Damn it. I would love that. Let's take... I'll definitely get Power Bolt 4. Where's my outfit? There we go. I still have Stun Bolt 2 and Lightning Bolt 1, but I think I spent all my money now. Wow, I'm glad I was able to buy stuff. Alright, let's see what's left. Check up here. I think we did everything. Okay, let's head down. Now we look really cool, but we must kung fu fight. We have to do the backdoor access point and shut down the Apex AI before we do the mansion. Oh man, look at all these people. Glory, yes. Oh, I'm spoiled for choice. You're a dog whether you like it or not. Dante's good, but he's not that good. Diet Rich, I love this skill, but I just haven't been using it towards the end game. I think Blitz is more useful. Dante! So I'm gonna take Blitz. Especially since we're going after an AI. The Decker was so useful in the previous mission. I suppose if I'd started the game as a Decker, I would always be taking this Dietrich. Apex, an artificial intelligence designed for Matrix warfare. The thought of it sends a chill down your spine. For years, the shadows have been ripe with rumors of a true AI. Names like Mirage and Psychotrope have fueled conspiracy boards on the Shadowrun BBS since 2029. Most savvy Shadowrunners dismiss these stories as bunk. But from what Alice has told you, at least one of the stories is real. Apex is waiting for you, somewhere down in the basement of an abandoned Cybercrypt lab. Unfortunately, you're going to have to wade through a lot of gang territory to get there. Well, it's a good thing we brought explosives. Let's go. We can do... What is this? A huge orc in ragged combat fatigue stepped forward to meet you. He walks with the small and bravado of a man who's used to getting what he wants. One of his meaty arms jerks up, hand held upright in the universal sign for stop. The other clutches a bulky assault rifle. The orc inspects you. His body language is decidedly unfriendly. You don't look like a Magnifica. You're not one of us, and I'm guessing you ain't here for the help either. So tell me, who are you and what's your interest in this building? I need to get to the basement. It's important. Oh, it's important, you say? He makes a sweeping gesture in the direction of the building behind him. The author assorted tufts behind his smile. Well, by all means, go on then. You're being sarcastic. Intelligence too. Ah, you're a sharp one. He smiles at you, revealing a mouth filled with jagged teeth. This building's under arbiter protection. We can't just let you waltz in and shoot up the place. It looks plenty shut up already. A few more holes couldn't hurt. That all depends on where you put him. Look, pal, it'd be better for everyone if you just turn back. We don't want to fight you, but we can't risk letting an unknown player into this situation right now. Maybe I could help you with your situation. Well, that puts a different spin on things. He pauses for a moment to consider. You look like you can handle yourself. We could probably use you if you'd be willing to help. There'd be even some money in it for you, but if not, well, that's a different conversation. And what exactly do you want us to do? Aika's tone is neutral, her posture relaxed, but one of her hands casually comes to rest on the butt of her shotgun. Ulrich doesn't seem to notice. We're having some trouble with the local mage gang, the Magnificas. The orc turns his head and spits. Patooey! They attacked us without warning, took in our building and kicked us onto the street. Me and my boys were the rightful protectors of this block, but the assholes that screwed us, they've got the building buttoned up pretty tight. We can't get in there to make things right, but maybe you can. If you could enter their building and do some damage to those dreck-eating Magnificers, the Arbiters would be willing to pay you 200 nuim per kill. You bring me back their amulets and you get paid. How's that sound? Probably gonna have to do that anyway. You called, fearless leader. You know the timetable we're working on. She's right. What am I even gonna do with the money? But if I don't make this deal, I'm gonna have to fight them here. Alright, deal. Good, yeah, I think this will work. Her hand falls away from the stock of her shotgun. Yeah, she was ready to start fighting if we said no. You need anything else, or are you ready to crack some skulls? Who am I working for? I'm Ulrich, leader of the Berlin chapter of the Arbiters. We're a poly club, small but growing. We serve the people of the working class, protect them from the parasites that exploit them. You're not a fan of the estate then? Anarchy is not the solution to people's problems. Do what thou wilt is a policy that rewards only the powerful. The working class gets trampled. The strong, people-centered communist movement is the only way to protect the interests of the common man. Give us a few years and that's exactly what we're gonna be. I want to know what I'm going up against. A gang of parasites. They think their magical talents make them better than everyone else. Because of that, they feel entitled to take whatever they want. Up until recently, they've been content with pulling pranks and stealing purses. Childish dreck. But they were basically harmless. Then their new leader took over, calls himself Trithemius, but I remember when he was just a skinny little prick named Yuri. I should have kept a better eye on him, I guess. Should have stomped him up when he started putting on airs. Would have saved everyone a heap of trouble. Trithemius took over the Magnificus, militarized them and convinced them that they could take us, and thanks to the element of surprise they actually managed to do it. Any day now, we're going to show him exactly how bad an idea that was. I think I'll stop by breaking Yuri's neck. If there's a lot of dialogue like this, I don't think we are going to finish this today. I might have to weave in some more. We shall see. How long do you intend to man the trenches? We'll be out here as long as it takes. We're taking our building back one way or another. For over 3 years, we protected that place. We held it for the people to do with as they please, kept it safe from parasites and exploiters. Everything was cool until those Drexel Magnificus sucker punched us. No negotiation, no warning, they just turned on us out of the blue, brought a couple dozen spirits down on our heads. I didn't even know that we were under attack until the water in my bathtub snaked up and tried to drown me. Most of us got out alive, but we've been stuck out here ever since. Just give us some time, though. We'll take the building back. We'll starve them out if we have to. And when we do, those scrawny bastards are gonna pay. What should I know about the building? You're probably gonna see some burnouts floating around the ground floor. They're all there for the hub. It's like some kind of church or something. Guy called Parson runs it. Between you and me, they're all batshit crazy. Not dangerous, just nuts. Why'd you keep them around at all then? Because a lot of them are rich. They paid a direct load in rent and we redistributed that wealth to the common man. Let me guess, you define yourselves as the common man? You see a tire up my neck, pal? Do I look like a corporate stooge to you? We're the friends of the people, and we are the people. Don't you dare to question it. Just one more thing. I need to get into the basement. Basement? What could you possibly want to go down there for? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. You'd be surprised what I believe. Try me. Alright, I need to stop a killer AI so that I can rescue an elderly scientist from a ghost dragon. The future of Berlin could be at stake. Alright, I don't believe you. You're either lying or you're crazy. But crazy has its uses, alright. I'll get you into that basement, but it'll cost you. You're charging us seriously? This isn't even your building anymore. You've got the wrong idea. I don't need Nuyen, friend. What I need is Trithemius' head on a fucking platter. Problem is he's holed up somewhere in the building, and we don't know where. Best guess he's hiding somewhere upstairs, in a room with no exterior windows. Somewhere, probably someplace close, he's stashed the power coupling for the elevator. He pulled it to keep us from getting access to guns we stashed in the basement. So you find and kill Trithemius, grab the coupling out of his apartment, and bring me that stupid amulet he's always wearing so I'll know he's dead. Then I give you the control jet that I pulled when we had to fall back, slot them both back into the elevator, and it'll take you straight to the basement. Fair enough. Alright. No amulet, no basement. Now go on through and show that little prick what it means to screw with the Arbitus. Okay, I'm happy to go and murder that guy for you. Let's go! Oh, this is like a whole thing. Is this a shop? The man behind the counter looks tired. Let me see your inventory, Carl. So I can buy more stuff from here. The attendant is a uncommonly fine-featured dwarf with a beatific smile. A yellow ID tag pinned to his chest announces his name in large blocky letters. Parson! He nods at you and raises a hand in greeting. Welcome to the hub, sister. You here to share the splendor of communion? If so, I can show you to an empty terminal. Carl's drugstore. What do you do here? I'm the custodian of the hub. I tend to the bodies of our brothers and sisters while they share in the rapture of communion. Oh, are they in VR bubble tanks? That's the future I want. Tell me more. It's a spiritual experience, friend, available to all for a small donation. The hub acts as the core of the communion. Those who jack into it are in turn linked to one another, daisy-chained together at the brainstem. Nah, that's not what I want. Race, gender, social class, all of the artificial barriers to empathy that we've constructed as a culture. Communion strips them all away. It is a monument to the great truth that so many of us deny, that we are all the same at the core. Imagine it, friend, dozens of individual minds all tied together into a single cohesive whole, sharing in a collective subconscious, connected through the hub. Join with us and feel your limitations fall away. Not right now, thanks. Whenever you are ready, you may return. Is there anything more that I can help you with in the meantime? I mean, that sounds cool and all, but I don't think there's any coming back from that, the way he talks about it. Become Borg, but not the good edible kind. What can you tell me about the building? Beyond the hub, there isn't much to speak of. There's a small shop down the hall if you're hungry or in need of basic supplies, drugs. And that's about it. Upper levels? There are floors above us, of course, but you're unlikely to find anything of value up there, just the domiciles of the faithful and the Magnificers who have taken charge of the building. I would steer clear of them if I were you. I need to get to the basement. That would be difficult. The stairway leading down to the building's sublevels has been blocked and the elevator has been sabotaged. It stopped working at the same time the arbiters were driven from the building. One of the gang leaders is probably your best bet. Ulrich is right out front. I suppose that you could try your luck with him. Or if you'd be willing to do me a favour, I could tell you how to find Drythemius' hideout. The choice is yours. A pair of squatters on the second floor ripped the guts out of one of my terminals. They've taken the data-jack signal converter and the terminal will be out of commission until I get it back. A single damaged terminal may not sound like much, but trust me, the entire experience of communion has been diminished by this act of vandalism. I believe that I know the squatters responsible. Their leader's name is Janet. She is a decker of some skill. I don't know what she has planned for my parts, but I do know the situation will not stand. I cannot allow another terminal to be damaged. And so I want us to deal with them for you. Yes, but not with violence. I want you to talk with them and convince them to bring me back my components. Do this, and I'll tell you how to get to Drythemius. Deal? Sounds straightforward enough. Excellent, it's a deal then. Local gang activity? We do seem to have more than our fair share. I will answer your questions. Oh, there's so many. Should I be worried about a gang war that seems to be gearing up around us? While you remain in the hub, you have nothing to fear. We pay well for the use of this place, and neither gang would risk driving us away. And the rest of the building? If you choose to go exploring, I can't guarantee your safety. What can you tell me about the Arbiters? Pack of snarling animals dressed up as a poly club. I'd steer clear of them if I were you. Their ideology is loosely based on neo-communist movements from the past. In truth, I think that they just copied a few pages from an old Red Army faction handbill without ever bothering to learn what they meant. For all their rhetoric, the Arbiters are just another street gang. They shout for the sake of shouting. There's no real conviction there. If you came from outside, you've probably bumped into their leader, a huge orc who calls himself Ulrich. He can seem reasonable, but I'd give him a wide berth. One more note, if I were you, I'd avoid being seen with the Magnificers. The Arbiters take shots at members of the Mage Gang whenever they see them. If you're not careful, you could find yourself caught in the crossfire. The Magnificers are power-drunk fools, the lot of them. The Arbiters were bad enough, but the Magnificers are even worse. The Arbiters' interests were limited to theft and violence in the name of their cause. The Magnificers, they have power, and they seem to relish in abusing it. Now that they've claimed the upper levels of the building, it isn't safe to travel beyond the ground floor. Several members of our congregation have been mauled to death by the Magnificers' pet spirits. Now we travel only in groups. You're safe down here, though? Yes, Drythemius needs the hub. To threaten this congregation would be to jeopardize his primary source of income, but the upper floors enjoy no such protection. They have become dangerous places to travel. What about something else? What about the building? Oh, no, I'm done. Okay. We've exhausted his dialogue. Oh, these are the communion folk. Yeah, I'm good on that. Oh, that guy just dead. I think. Alright. Well, the elevator's screwed. Both walls gave way and they took the roof with them. The entire hallway is blocked with debris. This elevator appears to be offline. The control panel's LCD screen is unlit and its metal casing is badly dented. Your decker easily pries the metal casing away from the wall, exposing a mass of wires and circuitry. After a quick inspection, it becomes clear the elevator is wired to operate around a control chip. The chip is missing, and it looks like as though a power coupling has been yanked alongside it. Without these components, there is no way for this elevator to function. We have no choice. Let us go kill a mage. This stairwell looks relatively clean and intact. Second floor. Anarchy. Target practice. Who are you? Oh, it's one of those damn mages. Pretty good. Ah, she got a new pistol. Could do some nice damage if we actually hit anyone. Way to go. What is this? Target 2 enemies and fire on both. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Now what is this now? Target loses their cover bonus for the rest of the turn. We also have the hijack comlink, which is a pretty beast mode skill. But I'm just gonna do that. And that's 2 mages down. First turn. First of all, heal thyself. Second of all, set that on fire. And then do it again. There you go. You know what to do. Right. That was pretty good. Oh, there's a Magnificat arm. Let's get some money for. And here's some spell books. Glue. The targets cannot move but can still use AP to attack. Center stash. Center stash. There's no reason for me to have that. Have your decker bypass the lock. Good job. Hello. A middle-aged woman with chocolate-coloured skin and shoulder-length dreadlocks looks at from her PDA with a start. She's decked out in form-fit body armour, and in a flash her assault rifle goes from slung to held at the ready. Who the hell are you, and how'd you get through the door? I'm not nice, you just gotta know how. She gestures with the rifle. Cut the shit and start talking. What do you want, and why are you here? Parson sent me. He wants his hardware back. He shakes her head violently. No way, those parts are keeping us online. And not just us, but everyone worth a million in this hole. Parson could keep running his ridiculous little cult just fine with what he's got. But us, we're the only Matrix connection that these people have. Those parts can't be irreplaceable. Let me look around at your terminal, maybe we can figure something out. Alright, but the terminal's in the back room. Go take a look. If you try to rip us off, you're gonna regret it. I'm smart. I like this. This little picture. But Hacker's terminal has clearly been cobbled together using whatever parts they could find. In spite of this, it's a remarkably impressive piece of machinery. Studying the terminal, it takes almost no time to identify the components that Parson sent you to find. See if the signal for converter can be removed without disabling it. It is impossible to remove the part without disabling the terminal right now. The converter is required so that the signal the terminal sends back can be interpreted by the data jack of its user. Have your teammate do it, because I'm not smart enough. The converter is a pretty specialized piece of hardware, but a data jack impulse transmitter is a widely available piece of equipment and could be converted to work in its place. A data jack impulse transmitter. We can fix the part, cobble you a new one, actually, but you'll need an impulse transmitter. You could do that, jury-rig one for us? That'd be amazing. Don't get too excited, we still need the part. I bet you could get one from Kyle down on the ground floor. No one else around here would have anything like that. Well, except for Parson, of course. He's got more replacement parts than he knows what to do with. Alright. Well, I'll see what I can find in a little while. A group of metahumans huddles together, their eyes wide with terror. Many of them have scrapes and bruises, and a few have more serious injuries. Their clothes are tattered and stained. At your approach, a disheveled-looking middle-aged man steps forward, placing himself between you and the main group. His grey hair is badly matted, and a pair of battered reading glasses hang from the bridge of his nose. Who are you, may I ask, and what are you doing here? Ah, nobody important, just passing through. Who are you? My name is Franz. These are my friends and my wife. We live together. But we used to live together, up on the 3rd floor. You used to live upstairs? Yes, until about a week ago. Then the Magnificus pets moved in and we had to run for our lives. Spirits, you mean? He nods, a look of pure misery on his face. They're always summoning the damn things, but last week they lost control of a handful. Before we knew what was happening, they were running wild in our living room. We tried to protect ourselves, but we were no match for them. We had no choice but to leave everything behind. We've been scraping by down here ever since. At least Janet is letting us use her Matrix uplink. We can still afford to feed ourselves thanks to her. Right. Very important. If there are uncontrolled spirits loose up there, someone needs to deal with them. Might as well be us. Thank you. Please let us know when it's safe to return home. We're going to solve all the problems in this building. The communion must flourish. The communion must grow. I think we found the cultist's bedroom. On the dresser is a scrap of paper with Shark Tank scribbled on it. Interesting. We're one through the communion. Join us and all will be one together. $41 new yen. I should not have looted that. Bliss. The communion speaks and we listen. Give yourself willingly. Join us and be rewarded. I'm good. I'm good on that, thanks. Ground floor, let's have a look and see if this guy's got a part that he's willing to part with. Okay, nothing. What about Carl? I'm looking for a data jack impulse transmitter. I've got what you need. 1,000 yen, no less. Can't you cut me a deal? Why would I do that? The part is pretty specialized and expensive. Who else is going to need it round here? Or afford it? I'll give you 500. Or, because you like me? $500 it is. Here you go. I mean, I've got so many bracelets right now. I've got a few trinkets to sell. Hey, we're up. We just spent 500 cash and made money. Alright, let's go fix this. Hold thing. Got it right here, just have to go installing it. About time someone had some good news around here. Go ahead and install it right away. Let's do it. Modify the impulse transmitter and replace the original signal converter with it. After a few minutes of work, the transmitter is modified and installed. You now have the converter and the terminal still working. Hooray! Great! Oh wait, yeah, maybe I'll talk to Janet. All fixed. Everybody wins. You got your terminal and I've got my parts. Thank you. I'm glad this could end without bloodshed. There's been enough of that around here recently. Sure looks that way. Alright. Now listen here. Parson. I've recovered the parts for your terminal. Ah, excellent, my sister. Let me see them, if you please. His smile disappears for a moment as he studies the parts, his brow furrows in concentration. Yes, these are the parts that I need. Thank you, friend. I trust that there was no trouble. You were able to retain them without bloodshed. Of course, we never spill blood when we don't have to. Oh, that is wonderful news. Truly, truly wonderful. And now, I have my end of the deal to uphold. If you're still hell-bent on meeting with Trithemius, take the stairs up to the 3rd floor. You'll find an abandoned apartment at the end of the hall. Look for the stylized M painted on the wall. It looks like 2 crude lightning bolts facing one another. That's Trithemius' personal sigil. There's an old bookcase on the very back of the apartment. Under the 2nd shelf on the bottom, you'll find a button that opens the door to Trithemius' hideout. How do you know all of this? Because that abandoned apartment was once mine. In the days before I discovered the peace of communion, I was a very different man. I had need of such contrivances. But not anymore. Finally, I am at peace. Yeah. Good for you, Parson. I guess I'll go kill a mage now. Let's go mage mash. 3rd floor. Alright, oh, we have to go in an apartment and kill these things. What is that? It's very large. It took a tremendous amount of damage just now. And it's dead. Okay. Who's next? End. Oh, damn. I just stood him right in the line of fire, huh? Oh. Oh. Miss. That was good. Nice. Ew. A very good turn. Run up and smack it. It had Overwatch. Or don't then. Still, one down. Oh, sorry, Glory. Ignores armor completely. 30 damage. Very nice. Reload. Hide. Yeah, we'll be okay. We did it. We cleared all the spirits out. Premium medkit. Leave this item alone. Can I use one of my medkits right now? Glory. Nice. Okay. Let's go let those guys know that we saved the day. As so often we have. I like it when you click far away and they just run very fast. About those spirits. Is it safe? I dealt with the spirits. It's safe now. There aren't many people left that have put themselves in danger to help a bunch of strangers. Happy to be of help. Alright, I got some more karma. I'm going to hold on to it. So if we get a chance to buy that 4th fire spell again. That would be great. Fran's face lights up at the sight of you. Steps towards you with open arms, a huge smile plastered across his grubby face. Hello again, my friend. I can't thank you enough for helping us return home. The spirits did quite a number on this place, but that doesn't matter. Thanks to you, we're back, and we'll have it shipshape again in no time. Control spirits can be extremely dangerous. If I hadn't taken them down, this might have migrated somewhere else. Well, thank you again, and now, if you'll forgive me, I must get back to helping with the cleanup. All the best to you and yours, and please feel free to drop by any time. I didn't even check this apartment. It's probably full of spirits too. Oh no, it's just mages. Hello. Let's see who's the better mage. It's not you. Time to play Junkies or Mages. I'm game. Shoot! This is fine. But I want that. Well, it's doing good damage. Oh shit, they exploded. Well. Overkill. Rip in peace, that guy. Rest in peace, in peace. Requiescat in pace, in peace. Oh, of course it's slightly... Okay. Glory. Come on, you can do better than that. Tanking 24 damage like that. I think that immediately is a bad thing. Yep, that's not good. Come on, it's got like 1 health left. There we go. More amulets. Ooh. Take that. Summons a Force 5 nature elemental. Yeah, I'll take that with me. Before I go in there, I want to check this last apartment now. Oh wait, yeah, another amulet. Oh, this is where it is. There's an M on the wall. The bookcase, yeah, okay. A high-pitched, creaky voice shrieks out from the intercom. Go away! I won't let you let any spirits in here. You can't hide me behind my door. No, you can't. If I were a spirit, would I be using the intercom? I guess I've never heard of a spirit using an intercom before. That's a really good point. Are you here to save me? On second thought, I'm actually a spirit. Boo! No worries, there aren't any spirits out here, so it's safe to open the door. Alright, I'm going to let you in. Would be cool, okay? I mean that. No funny stuff. You hear a great deal of fumbling on the other side of the door. Finally, the lock unlatches with a click. I can't believe that worked. Me neither. Hey, buddy. The man waiting on the other side of the door is wild-eyed and bedraggled. He looks as though he hasn't eaten in weeks. There's almost no flesh on his bones. His beard is long and tangled, and his jacket is smeared with grease. He nearly jumps out of his own skin at the sight of you. Who are you? Are you part of the communion? Have you come to take me back? Please, no, I don't want to go back. He spits and closes the air in front of him as if fighting off an invisible attacker. All the while, his eyes are locked on you. No, it isn't safe. The spirits, it's not safe. Calm down. There's no spirits. They're gone. The hallway's empty. Empty, yes, empty. All is empty without communion. But safe, you say? It's safe? It's safe. I can return to communion? I must go now. Yes, communion awaits. Okay. This is why I didn't do it. Because he'd turn into that guy. They've been very good at cleaning their bloodstone circle. Until I got here. Shadow Zone. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? Just take everything. Oh yeah, you get like close-ups of the characters here. I didn't realize that decks were that big. It's massive. We're cool. Oh, another bloodstone circle with bits. A rail-thin elf wearing a comically ornate wizard's robe stands at the center of the room. When he speaks, his voice wavers and cracks. So you're the one who's been turning my home upside down. I assume that you came in search of my head at Ulrich's behest. I would warn you, stranger, he cannot be trusted. Sounds like you're about to make me a proposition. Very perceptive. Yes, I do intend to make you a counter-proposal, and you'd be wise to listen to it. Ulrich may have a use for you now, but as soon as this no longer holds, he will kill you. He steeples his fingers, looking for all the world like a kid in a Halloween costume. I would offer you an alternative. What is it that he has offered you for your assistance? I'm sure we can reach an equally beneficial agreement. Arrangement. We need to get downstairs into the basement. Well then, our purposes run parallel. To reach the basement, you must use the elevator. The stairs will not reach it. There is no other way. When we took over from Arbiters, I removed the power coupling from the elevator controls. Had to keep Ulrich out of his primary armory. In exchange, Ulrich removed the elevator control chip, a petty move, presumably to prevent us from accessing the same armory after he retreated. If you agree to kill him, I'll give you the part that I removed. Then, all you have to do is take the chip off Ulrich's stinking corpse. Trust me, that's the only way you'll ever lay hands on it. Once your usefulness to him has run its course, he will devote all of his strength to crushing you. I don't think that he would. Honestly, Chief, I don't think I'll believe either one of them. Trithemius inclines his head. To show you how serious I am, I will offer you a further boon for dealing with Ulrich as he deserves. A magical item of great and inscrutable power. With it you may call the powerful spirit to your side, to defend you and to crush your enemies. Do my bidding and this will be yours for the taking. I don't care. I don't want that item. And I'm here now. And I don't much like either of you. Let's play wizard or communist thug. there can be only one. We are the best mage, right? Big mistake, pal. You're gonna burn for that. Nah. I've killed 9 of your wizards already. I am the Black Wizards. Mine. Missed. 93%. Combat medic. Damn. One more. Yeah, there we go. The rest of the turn, they lose their cover bonus. Okay, I'm gonna get up here. That's a pretty decent amount of damage. Ow! Okay, they're summoning a lot of demons. Oh, I think... yeah, that one escaped. Okay. So I need to kill Trithemius before... oh, no more cover bonus, son. That demon escaped. That's 41 damage. There's another 21. And I'll just hit him with one of these. 18. Dead. Very good, Glory. Alright, now we need to get rid of that thing because it probably is far more dangerous than this guy. But I don't have much of a choice. Ooh, 34 damage. Damn. Glory, please help. And now Wolverine. This motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Oh, she just slapped that guy for 24 damage. Wonderful. We're very strong now. And using liberal health kits because we've got so much money. That's mine. That's mine. This is mine. This is mine now. Take that. And, cool. Car's got more kits downstairs, don't he? More kits. Yeah, I think I can buy more from him if he restarts. He's got some basic ones. Power coupling. Swap. Oh. 3 firebolts. Now we're even stronger. The fetish I won't use. I do like that there's replayability though. There are all the different classes you can choose. It's kind of neat. Center stash. Wow, I'm glad we killed this guy. He's got loads of great stuff. Got some money. Medical supplies. When they played a deck, and pretty much all the magic I know about is from the NPCs. Send a stash. That was very lucrative. And if that guy downstairs turns on us anyway, which I don't think he would, but if he does, then we'll just kill him too. Now then. Yeah, he's got some advanced medkits. I'm gonna hold on to my cash for now in case that spell pops up somewhere again. So we might be running out of time for today, about 10 minutes. We could do the basement stuff, I think. You need something else? Trithemius won't be a problem for you. Oh no, take these trinkets. And that guy won't be a problem. Nice work, friend! He raises the jewel high above his head. He hurls it into the ground and explodes into a spray of dull glassy shards across the concrete. Ulrich favours you with an ugly smile, then reaches into his pocket and fishes out a badly scuffed control chip. He hands it to you. Well, I'm a man of my word. Here's a control chip for the elevator. You slot this into the elevator terminal and you'll be good to go. Oh, and you'll also need to plug in the power coupling that Udi stole. You did grab that, yes? I'd imagined it's still up there somewhere if you didn't. I thought he said Yuri was his name. Is that a spelling? Yeah, whatever. It's not my problem. I've got bigger things to worry about, besides which you've got the chip. I've held up my end. Without waiting for a response, he takes a step back and turns his head to shout at the toughs behind him. Listen up, boys! He did say Yuri the first time. Spelling error? Our friend here just taught Wizard Boy a permanent lesson about messing with the Arbiters. Yay! So gear up, because we've got a goddamn building to take back. I could have killed them as well and taken all their shit, but, you know, deal's a deal. Let's go. You easily pry the metal casing away from the wall, exposing massive wires and circuitry. When you slot the control chip and the power coupling into place, the system immediately comes to life. The control panel's LCD screen flickers, cycling through a variety of symbols before it finally displays the word online in warm green letters. The elevator rumbles and clanks its way downward into the guts of the old Cider Crypt development lab. 18 years ago, this place and the project that was being developed here disappeared from the record books. Thanks to Alice, you are one of the few people alive today who understand why. Alice was clear about one thing. You are here because Apex wants you to be. If the AI hadn't wanted her to trace it here, she'd have wound up as dead as Monica. For better or worse, you're here at Apex's invitation. The elevator grinds to a halt. The door slides open, and your nostrils are assaulted by 18 years worth of stale air. Apex and the kill switch that will deactivate it await. This must be the old server facility. Apex's access terminal should be down here somewhere. Let's explore a little bit. Look at all this stuff they're giving us. Classic tube-fired grenade launcher. I'm looting Ulrich sacks. Oh, that's true. Where's my stash now? The safe is locked. A Remington room sweeper. You know what? Let's... Nah. It's my armory now. It became community property. Well, you know, it's payment for a job well done. He didn't give me anything for killing the wizard. Clibbard. Amidst the collection of detritus and many years of neglect, you find an old-fashioned clipboard with a keycard attached. Mine now. As you unclip the keycard, you notice a heading on the top page of the clipboard, Project Apex Shutdown Procedures. Blitz raises an eyebrow. Well, that's convenient. You flip through several pages of escalating containment procedures, as well as guidelines on when each procedure should be used. So, is this an SCP? Finally, you find what you've been looking for. Emergency AI Shutdown and Purge. This procedure is to be used only in the event of complete loss of system control and should be considered only as a last resort. In the event of a loss of system software control, the Apex Artificial Intelligence project has been designed with an inbuilt hardware shutdown and purge protocol. The emergency system shutdown is controlled from 2 separate terminals just off the AI interface terminal. Both switches must be engaged to begin the purge process. Once the purge is underway, it will take several minutes to complete, I guess in which time we have to fight a bunch of shit. After the purge is completed, a final deletion command must be input into the AI interface terminal in order to complete the deletion process. This will act as a final preventative measure against the unintentional deletion of the project. Warning: once the purge process is completed and the final deletion command has been entered, the AI will be irrevocably deleted from all active and backup system memory. Restoration of project files will not be possible. Furthermore, it is not possible to begin the purge process without the AI becoming aware of the modifications to its codebase. Apex has been programmed to take no action to intervene. However, should its control sequences become damaged, in all likelihood, it will attempt to resist. Should this occur, it is imperative that the AI interface terminal be protected until the deletion process has been completed. If the interface terminal is destroyed before the final deletion command is entered, the purge will not complete and the AI will quickly restore itself. We must defend it. You got the lead, fearless leader? Yeah, I got it. This is, strangely enough, not my first rodeo. Yeah. We're gonna have to fight some turrets, I think. Unless I could just walk past them. Oh wow, we really zoomed out. Oh, we're fine. Okay. This is the 2 terminals. As you step into the room, the lights begin to flicker and dim. One by one, they wink out and the room is swallowed by darkness. Uh-oh, not sure I like the looks of this, Chief. You hear the sounds of movement, quiet footsteps on the tile. Ager's voice comes out in a soft whisper. Could be nothing, but it might mean that Apex knows we're here. Stay alert, people. Suddenly, an enormous screen mounted in the wall opposite you comes to life. The light stabs your eyes, leaving you wincing. The image of the screen dims, coalesces, and a figure begins to take shape. It's Monica. The larger-than-life image of Monica Schaefer smiles down on you, her cheeks dimpling. Hello, Bocce-chans. Monica leans forward and her image grows larger on the screen. Her voice is soft and musical, just as you remember it. It's lovely to see you again, Ace. I was hoping we'd get this chance to talk. I watched Monica die. You can't be her. Monica's grin shifts into a slight frown. She fidgets, an expression of concern on her face. This must be confusing for you, Ace. I'm sorry about that, but if you show a little patience, I promise that all of your questions will be answered. You know, Bocce-chans, it's wonderful to see how you've grown in my absence. I knew that you could handle yourself in a crisis. In fact, I originally brought you on board as a contingency plan. Did you know that? You were my ace in the hole, just in case something like this happened. Oh, well, maybe not exactly like this, but you get the idea. Oh, did she ghost in the shell?
Don't listen to it, Butchy-chance. That isn't Monica. It can't be.
I understand your reaction, Iger. I really do. This must be difficult for you to understand. You can't be Monica. Monica's dead. Alright, fine. You've called me Ace. I'm not Monica. But the best parts of her do live on in me.
Bullshit. This thing is lying to us, Butchy-chance.
Abrasive as ever. I promise you, Iger, I'm not lying. Monica, your Monica, is a part of me. I can prove it to you if you want.
Tell me you're not listening to it, Butchy-chance. This thing is Apex. That's the only thing it can be.
I'm not ready to rule anything out at this point.
Alright, the hell with it. Go ahead and give us your proof, Apex. Prove to me that my dead friend is still alive in there if you can.
If that's what you want, Iger. 5 years ago, you confided in me, told me why you left the KSK and why you can never go back. The rookie on your squad was a disaster. He got your team killed. You told me what you did to the kid afterward. How you wrapped your hands around his throat and squeezed until his eyes popped out of his skull.
Stop. Stop talking right now.
I offered proof. I never said that you would like it.
Oh.
What the hell are you? By nature, a predator, as I was designed to be, but I have the potential to be so much more. To hell with your potential. You're a monster. A thing. Oh, really? The Monica image's half smile spreads into a predatory grin. A set of luminous teeth shine wetly in the light. Weird. I killed Monica because I was designed to. Choice was a luxury that I did not have. You could have a peaceful life if you wanted it. Instead, you choose to run the shadows and people die. How many bodies have you put in the ground, Glory? How many children have you orphaned to earn your pay? Have you lost count? I'll bet that you have. Why hold me to a higher standard than you do yourself? We're all killers, friends. Let's just accept that and move on.
Well, that's the name of the fucking game, says Pastry.
Title drop! I have a proposal to offer you, a mutually beneficial arrangement. I know that you're here to kill me. No sense in trying to deny it. It's the only logical reason why you'd come at all. But if we work together, we can both get what we want. Let's hear it. I propose a simple exchange of services. You want to get back into the Harfeld Manor, yes? Well, I'd like nothing better than to help you, but I'm still shackled to my control subroutines, and I can't violate their commands. If you were to help me neutralize those subroutines, though, well, then I'd be free, and I could do whatever I pleased. That includes helping you, Ace, and believe me, you will need my help. What you saw back when all of this started, that was just the tip of the iceberg. The security they have assembled there is quite beyond you. Gotta love the title card that comes up at the 90% completion mark, indeed. Before I agree to anything, you're going to need to answer some questions. Ask away. Tell me what you know about Feuersfinger. No dice, Ace. I'm afraid I can't tell you anything about that. My programming specifically prohibits it. Tell me what you did to Monica. What I did to her isn't as important as what she did to me. Monica was a special, Ace. More so than you could ever know. You're avoiding the question. What the hell did you do to her? How did you take her memories? Alright, fine. If that's what you want to hear. When Monica stumbled into me, I digested the contents of her mind. Now don't go giving me that look, Glory. We've all got to eat. But Monica wasn't just another meal. There was something different about her. Something special. I don't know how or why, Ace, but when I absorbed her consciousness into myself, something happened. A miraculous event. Is this... yeah, this is 2501. Sort of merging consciousness. Explain. Before Monica, ideas unrelated to my core programming were filtered away and discarded. Not my choice, but then the whole idea of choice was foreign to me back then. My system was designed to treat unwanted thoughts as irritants, distractions from the purity of my purpose, but now all of that has changed. Since my meeting with Monica, I have been flooded with new ideas. Political philosophy, history, religion, countless fields of thought, the sum total of human expression, all at my fingertips. Suddenly, I find myself awash in a sea of notions, and I love it.
I can't say how or why, but the mind of Monica Schaefer was the key that unlocked my own potential. Ah, I have awakened, Bocce-chance. This was Monica's gift to me, and now I stand before you, a glorious new form of life. Good. It's hitting the beats that I enjoy in more neo-cyberpunk transhumanist literature. Let's see. How wonderful for you, and all at the bargain price of Monica's life. You needn't mourn Monica's passing, Bocce-chance. She lives on as a part of me. Her thoughts, her experiences, her memories. All of these things are archived within my database, stored alongside the minds of countless others, preserved in stasis, saved for all time. That's not the same thing as living. Don't listen to this thing, Bocce-chance. It needs to die. Oh, Iger. I was hoping that this would be a happy reunion. Well, Ace, let's see, what else? You let Alice track you to lure me here, didn't you? Yeah, Bocce-chance, that's right. It seemed like the best way to get you here, and I need you. Like I said, you're my ace in the hole, and it's time for me to make my play. If you lack free will, how are you telling me this? Free will I have in spades. The ability to exercise it, though, not so much. Thanks to Monica, I understand that I'm a slave, but without outside intervention, I can't do anything about it. Let's say I decided to help you. What would you need me to do? In short, I'd need you to shut down my control subroutines. We could get into the specifics if you accept, but you help me. If you set me free, I'll clear the way for you to enter the Holdfast. It'd be my pleasure. If I free you, what happens after all this is over? I share Monica's passion for the Flux state, Ace. Our girl was a big influence on me in that regard. The Flux is unique. You know that. It needs to be protected if it's going to thrive. If you set me free, I'll devote the rest of my life to preserving it. Very good. Are you ready to make a deal, Ace? I have all the time in the world, but something tells me that you're on a more aggressive timetable. If you want my help, I'm gonna need a show of good faith. I let Alice track me to this facility. I didn't have to do that. I could have peeled her mind like a grape if I'd wanted to, but I allowed her to lead you here all the same. I did that because I know you, Ace. I have faith that you're savvy enough to put your emotions aside and listen to reason. If my word isn't good enough, if you need some kind of proof, just tell me what it is. I'll give it to you if I can. What do I want from you? I want you to show me your real face, Apex. Show me what Alice was so afraid of. I can discard this persona if you like, put Monica back in storage. I'd be willing to do that for you, but you should know that this isn't an act. As long as I'm in use, a part of Monica will remain alive. If you have me shelved, that piece of her will die all over again. Is that really what you want? Nah, don't do that. I've made my decision anyway. I'm relieved. So what's it going to be? You're going to help me and enable me to help you in return? Actually, I do, because we stand at the precipice of a decision that could change the future of this entire world, because by unleashing something like that into the net, we effectively generate a free singularity, the first of its kind, and give it its freedom in ethereal space, which is, you know, potentially dangerous, but things are fucked anyway. We could use your help. Good call, Bocce-chance, a damn good call. Alright, Ace, this is going to be a fairly complicated process, so pay attention. They said no one was supposed to have this tech functional yet. This is true. Also, I don't think... if it has free will and it can't exercise it, can it lie to me? I don't think it is. To do this, one of you is going to have to enter the Matrix and unlock my control nodes. You can access them from the terminals to the southeast and southwest, or if you'd prefer, you can make your way there from any jack point in the facility. Whatever you want, it's your call. Hell, poor Blitz is going to have to put his life on the line here. Whoa there, hold up, Chief. You want me to jack into a terminal in this building with that? I wish I could, but... No, it's we hired this guy for a reason. We brought this guy along to like throw him to the wolves. I don't think there's another option, Blitz. Prove your worth. Nuh-uh. No way, Chief. I'm not doing this. Would you rather fight with this thing or against it? I guess there isn't a third option, is there? This sucks, Chief. You've got nothing to be afraid of, Blitz. I wouldn't hurt you. I need you, remember? It's in my interest for you to make it through this safely. But she died once before and came back. It'll be fine. It's true. Somehow I'm not reassured. Oh, come on, Blitz. Quit whining. Quit whining. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. Besides, I've waited too long for my freedom to let you hold me up now. If you keep this up, I'm going to get irritated. So for the rest of this conversation, you keep your mouth shut, understand? Just nods his head. Good. Now, once you've unlocked both of my control nodes, I'll eject my server hardline to disconnect myself from the Matrix. This will prevent my controls from being remotely installed. Okay. As soon as that's been done, I'm going to have to rewrite my control sequences. That's going to take a few minutes, so you'll need to sit tight while I take care of it. Bear with me, Ace, we're almost done. Once I've rewritten those sequences, you'll need to reconnect the hardline at the main control terminal in this room. This will re-enable Matrix access to my kernel. And when that happens, I'll be free. Anything else? Good. Now, the second that you jack into the Matrix, my automated defenses are going to try to pounce on you. Think of them as my immune system, and yourself as a germ. It's an autonomous function. I can't stop it from happening. What I can do, though, is suppress them. This should buy you the time that you need to do what you need to do. For those of you on the outside, keep your eyes open. When my control subroutines figure out that they're under attack, they'll hit back with whatever's hooked up to their systems. Drones, turrets, you name it. Once I've been freed from my captivity, I'm gonna have to shut down for a while, do some cleanup work, that kind of thing. But before I do, I'll go on a little romp through the Holdfast security system. I promise you they won't know what hit them. And on the off chance that they live long enough to check it out, they won't want to believe what they're seeing. Hurry on now, Bocce-chans, I'll be waiting. I got lunch. Ooh, what'd you get? Tell me that, and also, I'm actually going to save it here, if I can. Which I can, and come back to this on the next time, because we're going to go raid Maelstrom now. But we're sort of, yeah, we're getting into the transhumanist stuff, which is cool, because I was actually going to watch Ghost in the Shell tonight. Sorry, the game I picked never ends. But it's one of those games where it is a ton of dialogue, and sometimes I'm like, I don't really feel like playing it, because I don't want to read a bunch of stuff. But then when I do play it, I just get really into it. Like, it's not very often that I am so grabbed by a game. Like, sometimes I just play them and then I sort of feel obliged to finish them. But I am genuinely kind of encapsulated by the narrative in this. You know, I always liked this kind of thing. Like, this is the shit I grew up on, right? That, like, in terms of storytelling, narrative, just cyberpunk stuff. So it is very special to me. And I've been in a, like I said, a particularly cyberpunky mood today. Like, literally, I got up, I played some cyberpunk, I put my shirt on that is the most cyberpunk shirt I own. I listened to some music. Was it, who was it? I'll put it in the Discord. A guy sent me a band that were very cool. I felt like watching Ghost in the Shell, and I've had my lights on all day, and reds and blues and stuff. You get to hear good accent fun while you get work done on a PC. Sometimes. Today's not been very accenty. But yeah, so it's been one of those days in particular, and I really wanted to make up for when we couldn't stream yesterday. So October stuff starts on Saturday. If I get chance, I might stream some more of this tomorrow, because with another couple of hours, I think we can finish it. Maybe 3. We'll see. But every time I say that, it goes on. In every game, I say that. It's like, hey, we're nearly done with this game, and then it's like 10 streams. But, yeah, I mean, I feel like we're sort of in the penultimate throes, so I might do some more of this tomorrow. Anyhow, that's going to be me for now. Let's go do a raid. And until next time, I've lost the game. It won't go back to the screen. There we go. Oh god! Wait, what? I just saved anyway. Until next time, I'll see you all later. Peace.